Hey guys, Happy New Year. Caroline here with a new training tip. This week I'm going to talk about a common deadlift mistake I see that can put you in a pretty dangerous position if you don't take the time to rectify it. So a lot of times when people are setting up from a deadlift, they let the bar get pretty far out in front of their body. What happens when you do this is that the bar can often pull your back into a rounded position. Now, if you spend any time working on your deadlift, you know that your back should stay pretty much as flat as you can during the deadlift. This is going to minimize involvement of the lower back and make sure that your legs and your glutes and hips are the things doing most of the work. So one thing that can help with this is to think about squeezing your armpits really tight against your body as you start the lift and as you go through the lift. So what I mean by that, if you've got the bar set up on the ground, I want you to imagine that you've got a big juicy orange in each of your armpits. You're going to set up for your deadlift, whether it's a conventional setup or a sumo setup, and you're going to squeeze your armpits against your sides and imagine that you're smushing all the juice out of the orange. Now, if you have a lot of trouble with this, one thing you may notice is that as you start your pull, your hips rise faster than your shoulders. In an ideal deadlift setup, your hips and your shoulders are going to rise at the same rate. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut to a couple of things that you can do to work on improving strength in your lats, and then also just drilling this particular component of the deadlift. So the first thing I'm going to show you is a straight arm pull down. Second thing is a specific deadlift drill to work on keeping tension in the lats and work on squeezing your armpits.
The straight arm pull down is a great exercise to practice squeezing your armpits at the bottom of the deadlift. With your arms straight, pull the bar down to your hips. At the bottom, really squeeze your armpits. Try to get some good activation in your lats on the side of your back. The band-resisted deadlift is another great way to practice keeping the bar close to your body. Tie one end of a band to a power rack or an immovable object and tie the other end around the bar. Now you will really have to pull the bar into your body by squeezing your armpits in order to execute the lift properly.